They call this the most romantic city in China, a place where rivers glow by moonlight and the mountains look painted by hand.
Wait, this is so magical.
We're Kyle and Carrie Ann, we're traveling Asia, and welcome back to Pale and Sweaty.
I'm really sweating.
And in our time here, we learned romance can be breathtaking scenery, hotel rooms fit for a honeymoon, and grand romantic gestures.
So I laugh so I can make a declaration.
But sometimes, it's also chewy dinners,
I'm not gonna like this.
travel blunders,
I've made a mistake.
and food poisoning scares that bring you even closer to the one you love.
If you see a clip of me like sweating, pale, more pale than this, and just like suffering, don't go there.
This is Guilin, a city of rivers and limestone peaks, and a place that many call China's most romantic city. We've got 36 hours to put that reputation to the test.
Press the button.
So what does the most romantic city in China look like? We arrived in Guilin at night, and right away, it felt different.
Wait, this is so magical.
The Li River runs through the city, and at night, the whole place glows.
But look, they light up the whole riverbank.
Couples stroll under trees covered in greenery that look like they should be in a fairy tale, and we were mesmerized.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the roots are they're like strong looking, like they're thick. They're also like hairy. They must maybe suck moisture from the air or something.
Turns out, he's not wrong. These fern-covered trees line Guilin streets, with their roots exposed to air so they can soak up moisture from the city's humid climate. And that made Kyle feel right at home.
It's like little hairy arms.
Oh, like yours.
It's like little hairy arms, just like mine. Am I from Italy?
For some context, Guilin is in southern China's Guangxi province, where the subtropical climate lets those hairy trees and plenty of other plants thrive. Guilin literally translates to forest of osmanthus, and every autumn, the city fills with the sweet scent of osmanthus blossoms, which have long been linked to love and desire in Chinese poetry. It's part of why Guilin scenery has been celebrated as romantic for centuries, and although we missed blossom season, love was still in the air.
So far, I like it.
That's cool. Just humid.
Yeah.
Of course, first impressions can be deceiving, and ours lasted until dinner. For our first dinner in Guilin, we wanted to go all in on local food.
Ooh, this looks good.
What we got instead was a series of small dilemmas, mostly of our own making. The first mystery of the night came before the food even arrived. What exactly were we supposed to do with the dishware?
Because this is the first time we've seen the packaged plates and everything, and the hot water for washing your bowls.
In southern China, washing your own dishes at the table is pretty normal. It started decades ago when restaurant sanitation wasn't great, so guests took matters into their own hands.
Or so is it rude if we don't do it, is my question.
Yeah, like do you actually do it like fit in?
Yeah, but I want to watch someone else do it.
Most places sanitize everything now, so rinsing is optional. But for us, it was less about microbes and more about manners.
Are we 100% positive that's not tea?
It might be tea, but I think you use it to wash.
Oh. And like, is it even ruder if it's not supposed to be used to wash and we end up washing the dishes with the tea?
Then came the snails, which Kyle remembered was a local specialty, or at least he thought.
Now that I'm thinking about the whole snail thing, I don't know if it's here that does that or if it's Vietnam somewhere.
His guess was right. Freshwater snails are very much a thing in Guilin. And since escargot is considered date night material in France, we figured the Guilin version might be just as romantic.
I've made a mistake. I thought so we got one of the specialties of Guilin, which is snails.
Kyle thought we were ordering stuffed river snails, a delicacy minced with pork and herbs and packed back in the shell. Instead, we got stir-fried snails, cooked whole, shells and all, in garlic, chili, lemongrass, and black bean sauce.
But these things look gnarly.
They're juicy.
I'm generally a fan of snails, but Kyle, not as much.
You've had snails before?
No.
You haven't had escargot before?
No.
You're really diving in.
And these weren't beginner snails.
You're not gonna like this.
Oh god. Is it really chewy?
Yeah. Honestly, texture's fine, it's whatever. It just kind of tastes like dirt.
Like river mud.
No.
Eventually, we realized we were supposed to avoid the digestive bits. Once we started picking them apart, things improved. Slightly.
Which is the part that you're not eating? The sack? Oh, that sack has like stuff in it.
Don't talk about that while I'm eating it. So it's like, I think there actually is dirt in there that you're eating.
I could tell. You know what? My palate picked up on that one.
If there's a correct way to eat these, please let us know in the comments.
I just like where it started to look like guts. I started.
Yeah, I don't like that part either.
So the actual flavor of the sauce is quite good. As you chew it, the sauce goes away, and then you're just left with snail. It's just not enjoyable.
It wasn't our favorite.
It's not for us.
It's not for us.
We tried it.
We tried it.
And somehow, the rest of the meal still had a few surprises in store.
Turns out we've ordered a fourth thing on accident, so that's exciting.
Oh, there was a pet bird in the restaurant.
Say a pet bird?
Pet bird.
Oh, shit.
Coming out.
But the thing that left us most confused was the flavor of the food, or more accurately, the lack of it.
I feel like flavors here are pretty mild so far,
Yeah.
which is, I think, also an indication that we're making it kind of further south, right?
Guilin is known for fresh aromatic flavors, mild heat, a touch of sourness, and plenty of garlic and herbs. And after a week of fiery Sichuan food, this was a dramatic shift.
Yeah, it's supposed to be spicy and sour here, though.
Really?
In Guangxi province.
Huh.
I'm not really getting either of those elements.
No.
We started wondering if we just didn't get Guangxi cuisine, or if something else was going on.
I think we're cutting our losses here.
That was like a $30 meal. One of our most expensive meals, and I would go as far as to say easily the worst.
This just may not be the regional cuisine for us, potentially.
We'll find out.
And the next day, we got our answer.
This is us from the future realizing that this place has a 2.5 rating on jumping, which is like Yelp in China.
According to ChatGPT, ratings skew higher in China, so a 2.5 is basically a red flag with sirens.
We made a mistake.
I should have checked before I went in there.
Yeah, we should have. But we were just hungry. I feel like we really wrote off the food in Guilin
Yeah.
after that experience.
So we unintentionally set up Guilin for a redemption arc, but the night wasn't a total loss. On the walk home, we stumbled on a vendor serving watermelon as a ready-to-eat bowl.
Oh, it's good. Sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fun that it's like soft enough that you can just eat it with a spoon. But a fun street snack.
Yeah.
I like that.
So dinner was a disaster, but dessert was romantic. 2 spoons, 1 watermelon, and a moonlit power walk into the night.
We're walking past the restaurant that we didn't like.
Here, walk past her.
Yeah. Just watching us eat this giant watermelon after we didn't finish our dinner.
I'm embarrassed.
Turns out, the romance didn't end with the watermelon. Back at our hotel, we realized we were staying in what looked like a honeymoon suite.
We arrived in the evening, so it's a little dark at night, but this hotel room is so nice.
It had all of the essentials: complimentary fruit, a bathtub, a proper tea setup, and the largest bed I've ever seen.
Look at the size of this bed.
Can you like lay on it like
For
lengthwise?
scale, I'm 5'10". I've never seen anything this big before in my life. Plus, they give you a scale here in case you want to know how the food you're eating in China is affecting your weight.
And Kyle's favorite part, the price.
$50 a night, baby. You can't beat that.
You really can't.
And that's why it's fun to travel in China. For one of the many reasons, but one of them, it's affordable, which is nice.
But the real surprise came at check-in, where we were gifted the mysterious,
Golden Fructus Mordecai.
and we're left wondering if it was edible or decorative.
What is that?
Tennis balls. It feels like a tennis ball. It feels like there's like 14 tennis balls in here. Is it dried fruit?
Oh, there's a bunch of them in there.
It's like, should I bite it?
No, I don't think you eat it. I think you make tea with it. Oh. Ooh.
It's kind of sweet smelling.
I don't like how it looks on the inside.
No. You know what it smells like? It's Special K. Like with the strawberries.
Oh, it does smell like that.
Yeah.
It smells like a dehydrated strawberry. You're right. I think you use the shell too.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really know. We'll figure it out.
We'll report back once we figure this out.
Enjoy our practice.
So the next morning, we confirmed that it was in fact edible.
It's monk fruit, we think.
Turns out golden fructus is monk fruit.
Monk fruit was first found in the 13th century in the mountains of Guilin. It was discovered by actual Buddhist monks, so that's where the name monk fruit came from. The fruit is often used to make a naturally sweet, caffeine-free tea that's said to soothe the throat, and we were into it.
But it's kind of good. It also has like a sweetness, like a, well, it's sweet, but it has like a, kind of like a honey-esque flavor to it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fun.
With the mystery solved, we set out to tackle one of Guilin's most famous landmarks, Elephant Trunk Hill. This place is the main image you'll see on brochures all throughout Guilin. And from the right angle, the hill really does look like an elephant drinking from the Li River. The name's not just poetic. Legend says a heavenly war elephant stopped to drink from the river, fell in love with Guilin, and never left. The Jade Emperor struck it down, and the hill marks where it fell, forever frozen mid-sip. Which is honestly a little dark, but also kind of romantic.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, we're starting our hike up Elephant Trunk Hill. And there are some steep steppies.
Oh, they are steep.
And there's a lot of them.
The hike begins with a quick climb up to Elephant Eye Cave, named for the way it sits right where the elephant's eye would be.
We're caving. You'd be caving on it. We do cave stuff.
As we climbed higher, we spotted the pagoda at the summit, the Samantabhadra Tower. This tower was built in the Ming Dynasty and is named after the Bodhisattva Samantabhadra, a figure associated with Buddhist virtue and practice, which feels appropriate for a hill that requires this much legwork. And at the top, you're supposed to get a panoramic view of Guilin's mountains and winding river, but today we got fog.
Now just imagine there wasn't a haze.
We'll be honest, the visibility isn't doing it justice, so here's some stock footage to show you what Guilin really looks like. Because on a clear day, Guilin's skyline looks like a painting come to life.
Pretty incredible.
That's cool.
Romance was in the air, enough that on the way down, the rooftops and bridges reminded me of Paris, the original city of love.
It kind of reminds me of France.
Really?
Yeah, the like river and the bridge
Huh.
going through the city.
I kind of know what you mean.
And as fate would have it, our next destination couldn't have been any more on theme. While looking over the Elephant Trunk Hill map, we came across a place so on the nose that it felt like a setup.
And we gotta go to the Island of Love.
Of course we do.
That's why we're here, first and foremost.
The Island of Love, or Love Island, is a man-made island that became a popular place for couples to come get a vantage point of Elephant Trunk Hill.
That's Love Island over there. I can't wait to be in love on Love Island. That's gonna be crazy.
It became such a well-known date spot that the city eventually leaned in and decorated it with love statues.
Okay, first things first. It's actually cute, Love Island, because people used to come on dates here in the 70s and 80s, and apparently they still have some level of like wedding celebrations and whatnot.
Today, it's a go-to spot for couples to take wedding photos or for visitors to buy a love fortune.
There's a bunch of little, I'm assuming, like romantic little charms, which are very cute.
And Kyle was feeling the love and the power, since I let him hold the camera.
You know?
No, this is Love Island. I'm feeling inspired.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also on the signage over here, it says that people still come here to make a declaration of love in front of the landscape of Guilin. Very important. So I'd also like to make a declaration of love.
Okay, go ahead. Declare.
I declare in front of the landscape of Guilin that the immensity and vastness of the landscape could not beat the immensity and vastness of my love for you.
Wow! Our love, it's here at the Elephant Trunk Hill.
You're hitting my mic. You're hitting my mic.
I declare also.
Nice.
I like that.
A double doggy declare.
Double doggy.
With the obligatory montage out of the way, we made our way to the next romantic spot on our list.
These are the Sun and Moon Pagodas during the day.
Beautiful.
The Sun and Moon Pagodas are reconstructions of a pair that once stood here during the Tang Dynasty. Rebuilt in 2001, they symbolize the eternal balance of opposites. Sun and moon, yin and yang, dark and light. You get the idea. The Sun Pagoda is the world's tallest bronze pagoda, while the Moon Pagoda glows with silver and white glazed tiles.
Another fun fact is these were featured in The Amazing Race in 2009. So, love that.
We had witnessed these beauties the night before, but wanted to get a closer look in the daytime.
You walk on it.
Go
walk.
Okay. Does it look natural? I feel so weird.
Until Kyle heard there was an admission fee.
Kyle's willing to pay 5 kwai, which is less than $1, and no more.
Oh, it's 35.
Which is like $5. Did you mean $5 by chance?
No,
5 USD?
Why, baby?
Wait, they're called Lovers Pagodas. In this life, you must join hands with the one you love to visit this love resort. Oh, couples visit this park and take photos together, which has the beautiful meaning of the sun and moon bear witness, and the couple will be united forever. Wait, do we have to pay $5 each now?
No, we already did it. We're in the park. We united our hands.
No, I don't think it works unless you pay the $5.
No, I don't think so. I think it's free that you
Wait,
can do this.
singles can visit the
Singles pay. Singles pay to go in.
Apparently, you can put a price on love.
Should we go in?
No, it says the park. This is a whole park. We don't need to go in.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
In Chinese culture, the moon often symbolizes longing, like lovers apart but still connected by the same light. So maybe us, standing outside the moon pagoda fence, close enough to see it but not close enough to touch it, is actually the most romantic thing we've done all day.
Listen to me, I'm in love, okay? You don't need to pay $5. We need love out here.
With romance officially checked off the list, we set our sights on something even more important: Guilin's famous rice noodles.
We're gonna get Guilin mifen.
Mifen translates to rice noodles, and they've been a staple here for over 2,000 years. The story goes that during the Qin dynasty, northern soldiers marched south and brought their love of noodles with them. But wheat doesn't grow in Guangxi's humid climate, so they had to get creative and use rice instead. And just like that, southern China became a rice noodle powerhouse. Other regions have their own version of mifen, but Guilin's version has soft rice noodles, braised pork or beef, an aromatic brine, and an assortment of toppings that guests can add themselves. And we might have gone a bit overboard.
I'm sweating.
And then the shop owner's friend immediately came after us and was checking out our bowls to see if we did it right. And she saw my bowl and she was like, no, too spicy, too spicy. She kept saying la, la. And came over and scraped some of the spice off of my bowl so that I could tolerate it.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
It was cute. It was super cute, but it was funny.
And after that meal, Guilin's culinary redemption arc was in full force.
So definitely much better than the first place.
So much better.
Yeah.
The food in Guilin is slowly redeeming itself.
Yeah.
But the place we went to right now is rated what online?
4.6 or something?
4.6.
Yeah.
And it tastes like 4.6. It was good.
It was good. It's a cute little local spot.
At least, that was the mood at dinner. What I didn't realize was that Kyle was quietly conducting a personal risk assessment, the kind that only someone with a vivid imagination and a sensitive stomach can pull off.
Okay, so I've also got some thoughts on the restaurant we just ate at. Recommend going there. Wait until we see tomorrow, and then recommend going there. I feel like the food health standards are just a little bit different.
To be clear, this man lives his life in fear of food poisoning, and since we were new to traveling at this point, he was on heightened alert.
I can't believe we're gonna drag her right now.
I'm not dragging her. That's just kind of standard. I'm not dragging her specifically. That's just kind of the vibe here.
I'm cutting this out.
Spoiler, we were totally fine. This was just Kyle's early travel paranoia flaring up, and many meals later, ironically the only place that has taken us down was an airport lounge in Thailand.
Yeah, if we wake up tomorrow in perfect health,
Go there.
I was just, go there. It was great experience.
Yeah.
If you see a clip of me sweating, pale, more pale than this, and just suffering, don't go there. But still a very nice person, and the food was good, and I'm sure if you're from around here, it's fine. I'm not from around here, so we'll see what happens.
Even with Kyle still quietly monitoring his internal organs, Guilin seemed determined to keep the good vibes going. A man waved us over as we walked past his shop. Kyle told him we didn't speak Chinese, and next thing we knew, he was generously giving us a full tour of his shop.
Laminator.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. Printing. Yeah. Printing. Cool.
Oh, copy. Yeah.
And right next door, we found our perfect version of a nightcap, $1 ice cream. We grabbed a few at random, a green tea popsicle, some chocolate squares, and something that looked like a dinner roll stuffed with ice cream.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like bread, right?
It's bread. It's like sourdough.
And kind of stale too. Mm-hmm. Not bad though. Mm-mm. It's kind of a vibe.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
It wasn't fancy, just us, some traffic,
Sorry.
Just got honked at.
and some melting ice cream. So is Guilin the most romantic city in China? It's hard to say, but sometimes it's just getting lost in a city with the person you love, and realizing the adventure itself is kind of the romance. And as for Kyle's lingering food poisoning concerns, he had something to say about that the next morning.
I'd like to make an official apology video. We didn't have food poisoning at all. We slept fine with no problems at all.
There we go.
Didn't even hurt. Not even a little bit.
It was perfect.
So you know what? Whatever they're doing in that kitchen, everything's fine. They're very nice people.
People.
Very nice people. Very good food. And safe.